Oh, is that what it's called?
B-roll.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah. Your eyebrows look good too.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
I
told you.
laminated them.
Oh, they look good. See, I have my lamination, but I feel like I need like a boy brow too. You know, like a pencil.
Oh.
Because my eyebrows are so. No. That's what it's called with Glossier.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I have something like that, but it's not Glossier.
I know. I was gonna order it. It's like maybe $20.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think the next one that I use is like, wow.
Okay, and it's just like a pencil situation.
I'd rather just steal it. I don't want to have to.
Really, you gonna say that on camera?
Oh my gosh!
Cut it.
You're good. I can edit it. I can edit it.
Like a cookie or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Anything under like $5.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe some lipstick.
It just fell into my cart and I forgot to scan it.
This all happened in GTA.
Yeah. It wasn't sitting at the counter. So.
Oh, okay, so you're like, fuck it.
I didn't steal, my friend did.
Oh, okay.
I guess it was an accomplice.
You know what people do now? Like, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but people will do like, they'll get like a cereal box at the store and they'll just
put that shit. Yeah, and roll with it.
Yeah, they'll be in Walmart and they'll pick up a cereal box, they'll open it, and they'll start putting like cosmetics and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, y'all on another level. I could not do that.
Sorry,
I'm too scared to like. I'm too scary. Like I'm gonna be like shaking.
But I'm gonna be honest. I work at a grocery store too, outside of photography.
Yeah.
You see people stealing, we just don't.
Turn that exactly. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
I mean, this
is a $1 billion company. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Exactly. Photography is like my
main job. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
Huh?
Right,
we need
to come find him.
There you go. Yeah, you said you did what?
I mean, we got a small following. What the fuck? I hope nobody's snitching. Like, I hope none of my followers snitching. That's crazy.
Yeah, they can't do anything, even if you say like. If anything, you're trained to not stop somebody when they're stealing.
Exactly.
So.
Right.
They can
so
fire
I didn't do that when I was.
Yeah.
Salt Lake, and I was there twice when somebody tried to steal.
Right.
The first time we went after the person, but we got in trouble.
I'm not like that's crazy. Okay.
And then the second time, I just told that guy, he stuffed them in his bag. He stuffed 2 $600 bags in his big shopping bag, and I said, "You want me to hold this for you?"
Oh.
And he was like, "What are you talking about?" So you just took it and put them in your bag. And he was like, I don't know what you mean. And I was like, I got so annoyed. I was like, I'm not gonna play with you. So then I got my manager and I was like, can you get these bags? And she walked up to him and she said, open your bag. And he was like, and she was like, thank you. It was so weird because then he was like, fuck you.
Like, you got caught, right? You got caught.
Yeah, we got in trouble for that too. I was just like, how do you want us to stop?
Exactly, the training that we do. Like, what do you want me to do?
That's crazy.
Because that's what $1,200 right there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Did y'all have like beepers and like? You know how they have the is it called RFID barcodes or something?
They're
sensors, so they know like if the inventory is in the store or if it's not situation.
Our inventory is so messed up.
That's almost all the stores.
Right, yeah.
We would have sensors and everything, but we didn't always do that. And I think people are smart enough to even take them out. So, because we would find them in the store and they'd probably just take them out.
Yeah, Michael Kors was like that too. It was like a little. It looked like a piece of like what is that gum?
Trident.
Like a really small, like a little chiclet. Yes, yeah, and those were in the Michael Kors bags too. Yeah, so people eventually like knew what the fuck to do, so they would take them out. We would see them like in the fitting rooms and stuff. Just like I was playing. Yeah, but. We can just jump into everything. Welcome back to the show. We're here with Kelly and Friends. If you're new to the show, this show highlights like local artists in the DFW area. So yeah, we're just here with a new friend to the show. I'm really new to his work as well. So
wait, how do you say your name?
Yes, Shad. Welcome, Shad, to the show. Shad. Do you like your whole like Shadcrop or?
It is.
Shad.
Yeah, man.
It's whatever.
Either way it goes.
Okay. Yeah. So welcome, Shad, to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I know it's hot as fuck, but I'm glad we found shade because
real.
it's hot. It's very hot. I guess we could start with, you know, how did you get into photography? Like when did you really start and you were like, this is my passion kind of thing? Yeah.
I think once my younger brother actually
Okay.
introduced me, like I did some stuff. Yeah, I was I was a typical smoke weed, this that that, and then I did graphics for artists. Actually,
yeah,
a lot of local artists.
Okay.
How did you even get into that? That's so neat.
Yeah.
We all used to rap, and then somebody needed graphics. So I was like, I might as well be the one to make the graphics.
And you just learned how to do that.
Yeah.
You're just naturally gifted.
Right, because it takes a lot of like, it's very tedious to get into like graphic designing. So you were using like Adobe and stuff Adobe like Illustrator or whatever.
Yeah, when I first got my first job, that's the first thing I got was like Adobe and stuff like that. And then after that, my brother took classes for like audio visual in high school.
Okay.
And he actually introduced me to the camera. So I ran with it. I was like, oh yeah, this is making more money than the job, so I might as well just.
Wow. You know. So when did you start actually charging people when you would, you know, take photos situation?
I think once I realized my work, once I realized.
Like, wow, I'm actually good. I'm going to start.
Right.
This is.
This ain't free.
This ain't free no more, you know?
Yeah.
I hear somebody with the first price, like, what? I said, huh. We just looking at each other. I'm like, yeah.
What? But yeah, and you're just like, from there, that's what it is, and up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to say around like 2017.
Okay.
I say I started originally.
Really start getting
into it. Yeah.
Wow. So you do the graphic side of your photos and you do the photography basically.
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am.
Do you, when you collaborate with different people, do they come with like a concept first? Because like a lot of your work is a lot. Like I was telling Haley, it's like really animated, and it reminds me. I don't know if you're familiar with Steve Madden. Steve Madden, those the '90s advertising. They had those big bobbleheads. Like it was really like it reminds me of that for sure.
Yeah.
And I was talking about even like music videos and stuff. So like Missy, Elliot, Ludacris.
Y'all talking my language, huh?
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of that type of stuff. And who else? Busta Ryhmes too. Yeah. So very like 90s. Colorful, very like animated. Where
do you, a little bit whimsical.
For sure, whimsical too as well.
Yeah. That's what. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm listening.
Oh no, I was gonna say like, is that where you get a lot of your inspiration from?
You actually just hit the nail on the head. Yeah, for real. That's where you hit the nail on the head. Yeah. I was real big into hip hop. I was real big into more of the creative side of how the videographers and editors did this style for the artists.
Yeah.
But sometimes, most of the time, the artists come with their concept too.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do this and add this to. Sometimes I take time. It's like a 50-50 thing.
Okay.
I have a whole layout for a month of concepts.
Right.
And sometimes I have a layout for artists that I know I would want to work with.
Okay.
And then sometimes artists will come with cool ideas, and I just like, okay, cool, we will do it.
Okay. So you kind of, when an artist reaches out to you, or you reach out to an artist, you kind of already are visualizing like what you want to do for them, kind of thing, and you present them with the idea. It's either yay or nay, or we can like figure out how what it's gonna work with. Yeah.
Exactly. Like how to cross the paths, or how to like maybe take some pieces out, put some pieces in.
Yeah.
If I'm open on giving the models actually their room to actually speak to.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a bigger problem within the creative community.
For sure.
We don't give the models enough room to speak to themselves.
Right.
So
that's cool.
I'm big on that.
So like you're talking about the models, do they usually reach out to you for like to help their portfolios, or it's kind of a situation where you like their work and you want to work with them?
Yeah, it's both. It's both. Okay. It depends on if I see like growth within the model. I can see where I could grow, or we could both grow.
Yeah.
And elevate them, but all right, cool. But other than that, most of the time I get models reaching out, but I'm selective on who I want to work with.
Right.
You're at that point where you can just pick and choose. Like,
that's
amazing. That's good. That's probably a good healthy balance.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like you would just be overbooked if you just like working with anybody. Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
I was like that in the start, but I had to kind of.
Yeah, you had to kind of build your portfolio before.
Yeah.
Doing that. Yeah. When you select like the people you want to work with, what is that something you could speak on, like what the requirements are? Would you say like you have to see their work and like okay.
Yeah, you got to like
what they've done in the past.
What they've done in the past, how they move. If you got good, I'm big on respecting the photographer and the photographer respecting the model.
For sure, yeah.
So if I hear any stories about like you disrespectful, it's just like I'm not trying to put you within, because you at this point you represent me, just like I represent you.
Exactly.
So that's what But other than that, like now since we here at this stage, I'm about to sign up to the agency, so I'm gonna show be like height requirements, stuff like that, different things.
Wow.
But as far as me, as long as you unique and got a unique look and you really charismatic about, like you really don't care, like you bold. I love that.
Right.
I
like
love that. Passionate, exactly. And you got unique looks, like features that probably wouldn't be accepted in a real model agency. I take that and run with it.
Yeah, not like the stereotypical attractive.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Eurocentric.
Yeah. It's a new time of age. Yeah.
I love that.
And I'm big on like I don't even put Black community, Latino community, of culture community.
Right. Yeah.
So I want to embrace that. My thing is like I don't take no shots at Vogue, but Vogue is mostly like white ethnicity. I like to bring that. How can I keep it towards our age range, plus also our culture?
Right. Looking more like us. Yeah.
Giving that community a chance.
A chance, exactly. And I'm talking all cultures,
like
of course.
Finally,
yeah.
Right.
Black,
finally,
Latinos,
y'all trying,
Asians,
but
everybody. Yeah. But I still work with anybody.
Okay. Yeah. So when you're with the agency, how does that work? Like they give you a specific requirement, or they give you jobs? When it comes to photographer, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, that's how you go. Like I ran the photography side of an agency and owned the agency in Irving, Texas with a group.
Okay.
So it's basically more so at that point I was on jobs and taking care of the models that were within the agency, but since I'm about to actually work with the agency, go find gigs for me, work, make sure everything's flowing,
Exactly.
It's more so like giving up a little bit of your freedom, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
If you know where you want to go with life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to like going back to what you're talking about, requirements as far as who you want to work with, is there a specific situation you could talk about where someone was like unprofessional and you were just like you don't want to work with them?
Yeah, I mean I went to the fashion show one time in Dallas.
Which one was it?
He's like, I can't
Was it ran by a guy?
Multiple people.
Multiple people.
Yeah, but this is back then.
I'm sorry, I'm being so nosy. Wait, what time? What era was this? What year?
2019.
Oh,
it's
2019.
It's back then.
Okay.
It wasn't recent. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I went backstage to support a friend. Got permission, went back there, and then one clothing designer needed a photographer because his photographer didn't show up.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, he said I'm gonna pay you this and that and this, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm not. Yeah, we'll take care of that after.
Right.
I need you here. I need you. You know what? You got some money. Sometimes money is not work.
Yeah. You're not gonna treat your employees or employees for the the moment, right? Then no, I don't want to be in line with that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So other than that, that's like the only bad experience. Most of the time I keep myself. I make sure I examine the situations before I just get into it. If I DM anybody,
right.
Even when somebody DM me, I make sure I lay down ground rules for myself and for them.
Yeah, you have to. You have to communicate your boundaries.
Yeah.
Your expectations.
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I feel like it's important to have that discernment too, because you just never know who you're dealing with, and for me, I mean, I know this is like still a new show, but like it just all has to align. Like if I'm inspired by your work, if you have a really strong work ethic, if I know like I just have a good discernment or like we have a good chemistry, then you know those things align with me. But if we're not balanced or I just don't get a good vibe from you,
then it's like a different
you know
I like that vibe too. Yeah, too. I like that.
No, we tried. I'm so. Do y'all see all these?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
No, this is actually
this is
very
cute.
pretty. I'm just
little animals
I'm getting
around
distracted by this goose over
It
here.
reminds me of Disneyland.
I think it's free.
It's a lot.
It doesn't cost $4,000 a day.
For real.
Disneyland?
I think so.
That's
I think it's
crazy.
like $4,000 or $5,000 a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't your family going to Disneyland? Oh my god.
Did you win the lottery?
Shout out Byron.
Hey, no,
Bedro, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bedro.
I've just. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
A family. Yeah, a family trip. That's good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. I've been to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World.
What's the difference?
Disneyland is in California, and then Disney World is in Orlando. I don't know like the specific difference, but I know like location wise.
Yeah.
I guess one would be bigger, right?
I think the Orlando one is like the main one.
Okay.
So that's probably bigger.
But
But
I've
I've been
California's land, right?
Yeah, Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, Disneyland.
I didn't go inside, but I was on the outskirts of it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone looked like they have money, so I was like,
Girl, I was like 7 years old. I don't remember anything.
the water's like $10.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot from that. But yeah, what else?
Nice.
I know it's the end of June.
Yeah.
And we're in Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important to kind of like touch on. Where do you feel like you're on the lines of like what do you do to like keep your mental health?
Composure,
You know,
pray,
pray. Yep,
pray.
that's important.
I pray heavy. I'm heavy believing in Jesus.
Yeah.
And I basically take time. Like editing is my downtime. I find enjoy because it starts with graphics.
Yeah.
As I don't want to go back. I won't backtrack for you.
No, you're good. No.
But graphics is like I used to rap. I used to do art, music, and everything, hang with my homeboys and stuff like that. But I found myself I needed that time alone.
Right.
And so it happened. I drew a little bit here and there, but when I figured out how to work the digital side of things, so I'd say like graphics, editing is like my downtime. But also Monday my birthday, so we definitely.
Monday's your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
June 30th, right?
June 30th.
So it's still Cancer season, right?
Yeah.
Cancer baby. Oh, Bedro, yep, Cancer too.
Yeah, bro.
We're all,
we're water signs. We're oh my god, that's why we all get I love that.
That's
yes, we love water.
I'm a Scorpio too.
We're Scorpios.
Okay, that's
and y'all are Cancers, yeah.
It worked.
Very
emotional. What are Cancers emotional?
This is July
Cancers
one.
are sensitive too.
Yeah. We gonna split this over right here. It's the July ones. They make us look bad, bro.
It's the what one?
The one July.
Oh, July.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh my gosh, the 2 guys that I dated, they were July Cancers. The 2 guys that I dated.
You July, alright, cool, we good.
Oh, no, 3.
I'm on the borderline. I'm 1 day from it.
One guy. Well, because one guy had a fake birthday.
Was he
Never
African?
mind. Yeah.
Yeah. What, like,
I'm not saying, but he had a birthday in November, and then he had another birthday in July. So technically, he was like July Cancer
he did
too.
not have that birth certificate. I had no idea.
But yeah, I've only dated July Cancers, and they're all just I need to date a June Cancer. That's what you're telling me.
When does it start in June? The Cancer season?
You're like cusp. The 2021st.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're right there.
So towards the end.
Yeah. I'm on the borderline, so I can't say much about July.
I feel like you're still in June now.
Yeah, true.
You made it.
They're expressive. That's the way to put it. When it comes to like dealing with, I deal with females. That was July.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was expressive. Expressive. I'm more laid back. I'm so laid back sometimes that it could be like too nonchalant. Like I have to like kind of start speaking.
Trauma.
Trauma.
I mean, it's like
y'all are like very. But I would say y'all are, because I feel like you're the same way too. Like you're very like just like low key, like
go with the flow, right?
Go with the flow. So maybe that's the difference in June and July Cancers.
They're expressive for sure.
Yeah.
They're expressive for sure. Yeah. That's all I can say. I'm something. A little cloud popped up in my head.
But y'all are very. Would you say you're petty?
I could get there. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Like someone has to do something first. Would you say?
It got to be. I'm like the type like, okay, cool. Like it's mature. You got the mature Cancers. You got mature signs. You got immature signs.
True.
So I think maturity, you just get a little more pettier with it. You know how to move with it. I'm terminology. I look up the future. You know.
Wait, what?
I'm dead. Right. What the fuck?
Yeah. Nah.
Maybe you should have studied astrology. Are you still good?
I
knew somebody that did, and they knew everything.
They studied it in school?
Yes.
Wow.
A school in California.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Major in it.
Wow. What would you say is your most compatible sign? Like, I know water signs are most compatible. Can you name like what was your like favorite sign that you have been with in the past?
Me? Yeah.
You said Cancer.
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 That's it. Nah, Taurus, I say.
Taurus?
Taurus.
See, I feel like I would get along with a Taurus. Because Taurus give that mellow vibe too.
Yeah.
They're very mellow. Yeah.
Taurus, Scorpios, y'all, but y'all like sneaky, bro. I'm wrong. It's okay. I'm
just mysterious, you know.
It's just
like a little mysterious vibe. We don't like to just throw all our, you know.
Eggs in one bag. I heard that too many times, bro.
No, well,
I got done dirty.
I wasn't even saying that. I'm just saying we don't like to put all our business out there like that. That just depending. It all depends. It just depends. It depends. Like I'm more of a like
open book.
No, you're asking me. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But if you don't ask me, I'm not gonna say nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know. So I guess I could come off sneaky.
Nah.
Oh God. Libra. I haven't dated a Libra. What? Yeah. I dated, but not like serious dated a Libra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you?
Nah, I had friendships with Libras. It was chill. I ain't really never...
Women Libras are very like nurturing. They give that motherly vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like sisterly vibe.
That's right. The male and female signs, they all are different.
A little different. Yeah. For sure.
That's why I'm speaking from the female perspective on my end.
Right.
So I just don't want to be like biased. But I say I had it through with the Scorpio. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought I was bad. Man, this girl had me on the phone. I don't text more than 2 times.
Oh, and you was blowing up her shit?
Man.
You were blowing up her? Or she was blowing up you?
I had to catch myself. I started blowing her up.
Oh, damn. She put that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dead. That magic.
I had to pull back and collect myself.
Yeah.
But I'm to.
We do. We do have a lot of power. Yeah. Unintentionally. We definitely do, yeah. I would say my most compatible, supposedly our most compatible is a Pisces, but I've never been with a Pisces.
They're water signs too.
I've never been with a Pisces. I get along really good with Cancers, but they're just very petty, I guess.
You know.
Cancers, and then if I'm with a Scorpio, that's a little too crazy for me. Like we can't both be Scorpios. No, Scorpio men.
That sounds like the devil.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah,
Satan.
Straight from hell.
Literally Satan.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I would actually. I know a little bit. Yeah. I did kind of mess with the Scorpio man.
Really?
His birthday was the day before mine.
Oh my gosh.
Why did I do that?
I've dated a guy that we had the same birthday. It was in I don't even count high school.
Oh yeah,
dating. I don't count high school. Yeah. I don't count the high school relationship.
Yeah, we can't count the high school.
No, anything after high school I count. But yeah, so.
I like how you think.
It was immature. Like what we doing? Meeting up at the movies? Like that's not no real. Like, that's not real. Going to the mall. Yeah, exactly. Sneaking around. Like that's not a real relationship.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I don't count those high school relationships. Yeah. What?
No, I was about to say that's how some of my relationships sounded even after high school. So bad. I just.
Yeah.
I have work to do.
True.
Or I don't have work to do. I need to stop working on that.
Oh yeah. Too consumed.
Not worry about any man. Oh.
Right.
Y'all never got into like with somebody and they realized you was wrong and like you kind of like admit to them that you was wrong, or did you held it to yourself?
I mean,
like,
yeah, like if you were wrong but you didn't admit you were wrong. I feel like in the past, yeah, when I was more immature, like
is she still here?
We have a lot of pride. We have a lot of pride. I'll admit to that.
See, that's the
Pride. I'm not. Wrong.
I have a lot of pride. Shit, I'll admit to that. I'm stubborn as fuck.
It's okay. You
I'm
got
so
to be
stubborn.
sometimes.
Like I'm right. I'm right.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
I feel like
What? Yeah. What's your big three, girl?
Leo and I. Wait, what's wrong with Aries? What's wrong with Aries?
Oh no, they always think they're right. I love Aries women.
Maybe.
I love Aries women.
Maybe I do. One of my really good friends was an Aries. And
Yeah.
I looked up to her. Her name was Ruth.
Hell yeah, I love Aries.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She's an Aries, and like I think she kind of she helped me set my bar a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I think she's like full-blown Aries. Too.
They're like
what you mean? Set the bar higher.
They just don't tolerate no bullshit.
Yeah.
And they're just very outspoken. They say whatever. They don't care.
That's
they're very
true.
blunt.
She's very real, but also very
blunt.
logical. She thought through a lot. I don't know. She was just an amazing.
I've had a friend like that too.
Yeah.
Just very like blunt. I'm like, damn girl, you just gonna say
that?
Like
you're stupid. Leave him.
Yes.
Like, oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes. I've had situations like that too. But like, it's good to have friends like that though. That
it is.
Keep your ground and like. Because sometimes when you're in love or you're talking to somebody, you kind of everything kind of goes out the door, and then you need someone to kind of like mellow you out. Like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
all my friends are like that actually. Now that I think about it, my friend Matilda, she'd be like,
"What the fuck,
Haley? You know what you're doing. It's your choice."
But they say love beautiful till it ain't.
Ooh,
you know what they say.
Hello.
I made that up.
No, but that's good though. That's good. Love is beautiful till it ain't. That's true.
For real.
Yeah. I feel like when you get to marriage, do you believe you have to be in love with someone, or love is like really important if you want to get married? Do you feel like that's a really important part for you?
Yeah, you good.
Or for you, Haley, like, do you feel like love is important? Like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it like the main thing for you?
Yeah, for me.
What's the main thing?
Like, because it's like as a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
On my end, if I'm providing, because I'm big on providing.
Right.
I'm big on supporting.
That looks
he's like
cawing.
Right, he's like cawing at somebody.
Yeah, they don't forget either. Crows, they do not forget.
Oh my gosh, their memory.
He's
shit, like elephants.
My face right now.
Yeah, elephants are the same way. Like, where's the food? Are you scared of birds? Did you have a traumatizing experience?
I did have a few birds attack me before.
Oh no, is a spider over there too?
See,
that's the one thing when you outside.
Wait, is it a jumping spider? I love jumping spiders.
When we're outside, it's it's getting closer.
Oh
fuck.
You wanna get it?
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Oh, it might be.
Is it it's a jumping spider?
Yeah, they're really nice.
See, that's the thing when doing like outside stuff, like
Yeah.
you dealing with all the insects.
It's nice. I like the environment.
Oh shit! He jumped in your bag?
You right here, huh?
No, there's another one.
Hey.
Oh no, he
I
jumped.
would have rather him jump on me.
Right.
You know what? It's okay. Don't be cozy
I'm dead.
You're coming home with me.
Right. Oh no. And my big ass bag's just open too. Some probably.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some critters in there.
Right. It's gonna come home with me. But what was I saying? So marriage. So love is important. Like it's a big. Okay, I will.
I see what she said. I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
What did I say?
I see what she's saying. On the woman's side of things, we got to provide. We got to take care of. Like, you got to know how to treat your spouse.
Right.
Outside, you can say you love somebody and then go home and treat them wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You can misuse somebody. So.
Yeah.
On my end, as long as you love me like I love you and we have mutual respect, cool. You know?
As long as it's reciprocated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't be no brokey. That's
actually, believe it or not, as I've gotten, even recently, or as I've gotten older, you don't have to make six figures. I would prefer somebody to make a little bit more than
you, yeah.
or as much as me, much or more.
For sure.
But I mean, if it gets to a point where I make more money than you because we have different opportunities or fields, that's okay too.
And
time just changes, as long as you're ambitious and you're willing to work harder,
right?
You're good with your money. You don't have to make you can save and have a good retirement without making six figures right now.
Right. Yeah.
I think my main thing is somebody who can, I don't know, emotionally support me. I think that's
bigger. Yeah, I can't just love somebody. You gotta have.
Yeah. I put all that into love.
But I think that is a part of
it's part of
loving.
love.
But I think love is an action, because I think it's very easy to stop loving somebody. Like you can stop bringing them flowers. You can stop, taking care of them and checking in on them, and then to the person that you've stopped that with. Yeah. To them, you're no longer loving them. So I feel like that's an action.
Yeah, when you're in love and then when you just have love for somebody, it's two different things.
I feel
like you could be in love with somebody and then y'all break up and it's just like, I still have a mutual respect for you. Like, I respect you, but I don't need to talk to you anymore. Exactly what I still love you. I still have love. Yeah, I still have love for you, but it's like we have nothing else to talk about.
Or you've hurt me so much that like I have to set healthy boundaries.
Exactly.
So would your love be like giving? Most of your love language would be giving. Personally, for you, like you would give, similar song.
Probably like, can it be words of affirmation?
Words of affirmation is one. Probably, physical touch. What else? Acts of service is one as well.
Yeah, I would say acts of service too, because I'll definitely go out of my way to help anybody that I love.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
20 hours away to save you from something, even if it's to bring me, I'll do it if I love you.
Yeah.
That's love. That's love for real.
Yeah. That is love.
I mean, hey girl, I'm hurt right now. Yeah.
I would definitely make big sacrifices for somebody that I care about.
Right.
Yeah.
But, if they're not reciprocating that in the slightest bit, I can't.
Right.
I have to set that
the boundaries. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you definitely do.
I don't know. You also have to take care of yourself. I think it's so easy to stop loving yourself when you poured so much
into somebody, and it drains you. It drains you so much.
That's true.
And then it's not fair for you, and then even the person that you're with.
Right. They're taking you for granted.
And then,
And that's, I think, like that conversation is like what I look at nowadays, as a whole, no matter what age range right now.
Yeah.
How we treat love, like, as far as like we so hurt right now, and everybody treating love like a 5 to 6 business day thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
one thing can happen and then you'll be done with that person. Is
exactly.
That what you mean?
That's how.
It's like dating. Dating is like ridiculous right now.
It's bad right now.
Dating is so bad. Do you use dating apps? Can I ask?
Time to time I do.
Okay.
Time to time I do. I actually made some because my homeboy was like, bro, you got to, bro. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try. Cause I chilled out after I had my daughter and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 6-year-old.
I have a 4-year-old.
That's what's
up. What's your daughter's name?
Ivy.
Or if you're okay with sharing that.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Ivy.
That's a pretty name.
Ivy, that is cute.
My son's name is Malachi, but
I like that
that's
name.
cool. You're a dad. That's,
yeah.
See, that's even more of a reason why you have to be careful with who you choose.
True.
Exactly.
Your
daughter. Yeah.
Like I don't. Like we gotta go on like a couple of dates before I just let you. I gotta know it's like we get in a real relationship before I just.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some men.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah. Like I'll hop on the dating apps like from time to time. Like I'm back on them, so I'm just like having fun. It's like whatever.
You got to turn up.
Yeah, have a little fun. Go on a couple dates. You know. That bird.
Right
if he come over here, I'm gonna just fan him away.
Right. 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 Give him a mic. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of crows.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of crows.
Why is he walking over here?
I'll fan them off.
Right.
I'll catch the karma.
I'm cool with it, but like if it gets any closer. Okay.
Yeah. No, my sister's the same way. Like she had a traumatic experience at McDonald's when she was little. She was like outside by herself eating her little Happy Meal, and then slew of like crows. A slew of crows came.
Girl.
I know. And yeah.
I had a bird bite a hole through my finger.
A hole?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cracked my fingernail and just like.
As a
what
crow?
The fuck?
It was I forgot what kind of bird it was. It was my grandmother's bird. Her name was Polly. She did not like it. So
like a parakeet?
You know,
like a parakeet? A parrot? A parrot?
She was not this big.
A parrot for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was her actual like bird.
It was her pet bird. Yeah.
Oh, pet bird.
So
Oh.
she was really mean to me. She would, as soon as I walked in, she would be in the corner of a cage. She would just like start charging at me. I made amends with her though before she died. At 45 years old.
Oh.
Hey,
She
at
had
least
that
y'all
bird for
got
a
that
long
bond.
She was
time.
so sassy though. She would yell at me. Yeah.
Oh no.
She bit my finger when I was like 5. I deserved it. I definitely did.
What you do to it?
I was probably like trying to put something like a toy or something in her cage. And she's like, bet.
Right.
And it attacked you?
Yeah.
That's
a
like
hole in my finger.
I'll run them off. I'll run them off.
I never had a traumatic experience with an animal before. But like I don't care for birds.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would ever have a pet bird.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We had a hamster when I was younger. It's called
I
Buttercup.
always wanted a hamster.
It's evil. It's evil. It's evil.
I like
They're so cute. I had like a little fake hamster when I was little. It was like a little fur ball, and I forgot I named it something.
It was fake. What was it?
It was just like a little it was like a little fur ball kind of.
Was it alive?
It wasn't real. It was a fake hamster.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like.
It wasn't like an actual hamster. It was just like a fur that I found, and I was like, it's my pet hamster.
Oh,
but I always wanted a hamster. Imagination, yes.
Bro, just said a fake hamster. I was like, what kind of.
You got
right,
it.
what was it, right? No, it was not alive. It was just like a little fur ball kind of thing. Yeah. It probably came from like my coat or something.
That's hilarious.
And made the little hamster from there.
I don't remember. I don't remember, but
see, that's why kids are so cute.
I always wanted
big
a
imagination.
Yeah. I had a big
imagination. It just dribbles away as we
All right. It was like big on like. Yeah,
well, obviously not all of us, but you know.
Yeah.
A good majority of us.
I'm just trying to hold up in there. I'm trying
to hold. Yeah.
I think having a kid bring it back. I think so.
It does too.
Yeah, having a kid bring it back.
Aww.
Also, as a photographer, don't you feel like you incorporate that like childhood imagination?
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Especially with your work. Yeah, it's very like childlike, animated.
It is like I try not to go for that standpoint, but we there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have used a different word then.
Well,
it is. It's childlike.
Maybe not childlike, but
like
it's very youthful.
Yeah.
And, free spirited.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
What's
a lot of just imagination.
Yeah.
A lot of just imagination. Yeah.
I love y'all not to
Very
boost
dreamy.
energy. I like that.
No, it's just like what I see. It's what I see.
I'm just talking.
You're good at what you do. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love to hear like different perspectives of things on my art because I really never, honestly, I'll make the art. Most of 90% of the art I probably don't like, but I learned as an artist we got to put it out. As an artist will never love their work.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
So,
no matter what it is, just put it out in the world and see what happens. Yeah, because you never know. Like it might be your favorite thing, but then other people might relate to it or are inspired by
that's what
it.
Makes you so brave. I feel like
as an artist, creative.
You have to, when you create art and put it out for the public, you have to be kind of ready to take
everything,
feedback,
feedback.
with a grain of salt and not get offended. And you can be inspired by what they think, or you could be repulsed by what they think. But at the end of the day, that doesn't hinder you from putting your photography or your art out there.
True.
So if anything, you're just
appreciate it. It took a minute to get that. Somebody said something, delete. No,
I'm playing. No. Okay. Like shit. Cancer.
I think I had like my experience was like I was on the fence with actually deleting something for real.
Yeah.
They had this. He in New York. He a big creative director for like big artists and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I deal with a couple of them in New York. So he looked up to this other artist that's in New York too. But he was like, "I delete this and that, and this. Just give off this type of energy." I said, "I'm an artist. That's what it's for." And he just pressed me about it.
Yeah.
And this one I realized people follow the crowd of who they look up to. The other artists that he looked up to comment, "This is beautiful. This is nice. This and that." Then he get in the comments after DMing me, "Oh, this is nice. This is beautiful." I'm like,
"You fake as fuck."
Yeah, I was like, "All right, cool." But we need chiefs and we need Indians.
Exactly.
You gonna have to have that.
That
we
is
need
true.
that. So
Damn,
yeah.
he just said 2 good quotes that I'm gonna remember. Yeah, that is true. Not everyone's gonna be a chief. You know?
Yeah, everybody gonna be a chief. It
Yeah.
take time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think big on not following the crowd is a big thing.
Yeah.
You could get stuck in one realm of your career
If
trying
you
to chase what somebody else doing. Yeah.
That's a big thing I feel like nowadays.
Yeah.
Social media and
It's
you see
repetitive.
everything. Yeah.
I feel like the older
Emulate.
term would have been keeping up with the Jones. You know that term,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Trying to get the nice car like Mr. Jones has,
This
the
and that.
house, the
Right.
wife,
Yeah.
and it's like, what are you doing for yourself?
Right.
Exactly,
You have your
yeah.
own style. You have your
You
own.
have your own like wants.
Right. Exactly. Not just following what everyone else wants to do.
You and his brothers.
They're just attacking you. Everything's just attacking you.
I'm waiting for that goose to attack me over there.
Oh my god.
Hey,
See,
look,
you
he-
keep
He's been looking at
eyeing,
me.
but you're making contact with him
Yeah, 'cause I want
too.
him to know that I see him.
And then he's gonna come over here.
I want him to know that I see you. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god.
guys, they scary. You just, you don't bang your hands and
I've had a
yeah,
few
right.
goose attacks in my life.
What?
Oh my gosh.
But they were
They have
Canadian.
teeth?
Yeah.
I've never seen their
They're like
teeth.
tiny, like
Crazy.
sharp.
They're big? Are they sharp?
I thought they were like a part of their beaks. Yeah, they're
They're
like
points
ridges.
on the inside.
That's crazy. I didn't even
so
know
they
that.
have one row and then another row situation? Oh, yeah, that's scary. That's scary.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
They'll get you.
They will.
They got it out for me.
It's birds. I feel like it's birds at this point. You just don't like birds, right?
Right. They're it looks like they're going away though. I don't see any.
I'm cool
I
with
think your
them.
friend left.
I just-
Yeah.
I like squirrels.
Squirrels?
I've been seeing
Aw.
lately. They're so cute.
Yeah.
They like too close to hamsters to me. I had a bad experience with hamsters.
Oh yeah, what happened? You were talking about that. I'm
The
sorry.
hamsters, like my mom, she was big on like taking the community animals in New Orleans. She had too much of a loving heart
You're
at
from
one
New
point.
Orleans?
I'm from New Orleans.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, one woman came to, I guess somebody she knew from work, came to the door, gave her a hamster. We named
Yeah.
it Buttercup. Buttercup wasn't Buttercup,
Oh,
Buttercup was something else.
Buttercup.
but we had a lab. The lab was scared of Buttercup. That's how I knew it was a problem.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, Buttercup was.
She has some demons.
Yeah, Demi had some demons in it.
Her past life.
She got that cage.
The hamster.
The hamster, yeah.
What?
When I was young, though, I was about like 4 at most, 4 or 5 at
Oh.
most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
she had her little what was that little ball they used to like run in their little
yeah,
the little wheel.
it's been training day on that damn thing. It's the,
Like what you training for?
It's training to get the
They have a
cage.
lot of energy. I think that's why they
Yeah.
have to have something to run on. 'Cause I think they can do that for hours.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, it shows because they ran
That's
around
what
the
my
house.
4-year-old does. He could just.
Go and go.
Maybe I need to find like a life size
Little thing.
A hamster.
little hamster wheel. Yeah, Uncle would love
Oh my
that.
gosh, get him a little animal.
You know, when I got my treadmill, he was like, why didn't you get me one? He was so disappointed. He's like, when are you gonna give me one? And I was like, oh, I didn't. He was like, no, I need to run too.
Oh,
I know you
Yeah, but yeah, you are not gonna know how to handle this treadmill at all at 4 years old.
I let him on it a few times. Obviously not running speed. but
Right.
I don't
Like
know.
walking.
Yeah,
Like a little faster than walking.
a little faster. Yeah,
Yeah.
just to bring him out.
Hey, get them
Like, I
tired.
might
They
need to
could
get him
go.
one too.
Yeah. Oh.
They got energy. Like you could play with them all day, and then you finally sit down and be, oh, you ready to play again?
No, it's time for
Yeah.
bed.
Well,
Yeah,
I feel like
for
girls
real.
are better or easier.
You think?
Um,
Oh yeah, I give it to you.
Girls are more like
They're
Yeah.
chill. They're okay, maybe not chill, but they're they
They're more relaxed. I could say that. You right.
I feel like it's easier to entertain a girl if she could do the same thing longer than a boy.
That's
Or
true.
maybe it's just I don't know. My boy, he gets so I've noticed boys get distracted very quickly.
You know
Like, they
what?
want to go from task to task. Girls will play with their Barbies and they'll like be very sweet.
Yeah.
Like the boys
Yeah.
want to like attack each other's like action figures.
Right,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
You're actually right. Cause I think it's just a boy thing. Even when we get older, we just
want to do multiple
multiple
things.
things. Yeah, we
Don't
everywhere.
stop, like slow down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we everywhere.
They don't care. They do
Still
not
go.
care.
Like I'm learning now to slow down. I gotta play Tea Party, paint nails, all that stuff with my daughter now. So
that is so cute.
Yeah.
I saw a gentleman over here sitting with his daughter, and I don't know. I love boy dads, or not boy dads. I love girl dads. Like I
Yeah.
just feel
Girl
like
dads,
that's,
yeah.
girls really do need.
they teach you patience
Yeah.
for sure, like you said. They teach you patience.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
men need that.
Well,
What's up?
boys are a little different though. You know, they'll test you. I mean, kids get a certain age, especially when he hit 6. You get the age where he see what he can get away with, and he gonna. I'll pray for you.
He's already ran away.
What?
The police found him. You know? Did you know? Oh yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
he already
what's
ran
the story?
away, and he was picked up early from my grandmother and mother picked him up from school early. They went to Pinstack, kind of like a main event, and I guess he got bored and decided that he didn't want to be there anymore, so he walked out the front door of Pinstack and walked about 20 minutes down the street to a park. Played at the park, took his shoes off, played in the sand. It was like a volleyball stand.
He was enjoying life.
And then he walked towards the church because he knew there was a cafe at the church. He was going to get some food.
Yeah.
And then a lady found him.
At 4, bro, that's
At
crazy.
4. Ooh, I was just, where's my job? Oh, I was ready to fight everybody.
I don't blame you.
Looked at me the wrong way, and I was like, yes. Oh,
Right.
I was so mean to everyone
Yeah.
around me at that time. But I was like, where's my son?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't blame you're a mother, you're a parent, that's
Right.
your
That's your
child.
child.
Yeah, I'm sure if your little girl went missing for 5
Oh yeah,
minutes,
we
you'd be
raising
like,
hell. Yeah.
Right.
For sure we raising hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling her she
Same.
just needs to get him on a leash. Like get him
Yeah,
a leash.
A little backpack
Yeah,
with the
because
little...
he just wants to explore. He just wants to go everywhere. It's just like, yeah.
And I don't even care if I look like a fool anymore because
It's maybe it's just like, yeah, maybe just it's just like certain times. Like, okay, we got to put you on the leash right now.
Yeah.
I know he's
We're out in public.
He ran away like once.
Right, you ran away. So this is
He was
like
exploring, he was-
punishment. This is punishment. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Yes,
tracker.
I was telling you get him a little what is it called? Air tag. Put in his little shoe.
He takes his shoes off though.
Oh fuck. Because I was like, you could put in the
Dang.
little, the little lid of the shoe. Because
Yep.
I think I've seen that on TikTok. They
He'll
put in
find
the
a
little
way to
lid,
Take shoes off.
and then you could know exactly where he is.
Yeah, as long as he kept his shoes on.
Kids hate shoes for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Aw.
I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very freeing.
Yeah.
And he running around free. I remember like
I can
Bart Simpson when he was...
imagine. I can't imagine. I feel like I would want a boy first, though. I want a
don't know
boy
why.
and then a girl.
Why so?
I just would want him to like protect his baby sister,
That
you know.
makes
But I
sense,
mean,
yeah.
I can't like choose, what comes first or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I think you can at some point.
yeah,
Some
science.
people can.
Science,
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. You do IVF.
Yeah,
But you don't want a boy.
I don't want a boy.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not saying anything is wrong with boys.
Yeah,
But they do grow up to be men. And then,
yeah, just gotta
Oh
raise
my
them.
God.
She said men.
God.
Just gotta raise them, like do the best you can, but you really don't know
I
how
also
people
have to
will end
remember
up.
that I'm dealing with half of his father and my
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, so half of you and half of him situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's genetic. Like personality is from your both parents.
Parents,
genetics.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't see any of me in him.
It said all.
I mean,
baby daddy.
Yes.
once he started dealing with like get older and deal with females, you probably see you within. That's normally how that goes, especially with boys.
Oh.
Like the love for their mother, it's leading off to your relationships. On that topic.
No, y'all are good.
No, everything's good.
Okay.
Malachi's fine.
Okay.
Everything's good.
Okay. I'm trying to think. What's my last question?
Oh yeah, we're gonna cut all that out.
Not for real.
Yeah, that was good though. So okay, I guess like my last little question, I guess, is so what are you currently like working on? Would you say like do you have anything currently you're working on at this time?
A lot.
Like, okay, anything that you could talk about, or it's in the works.
It's in the works.
Okay,
some
it's in the
stuff is in the works, and some stuff is like I'm about to. I just got my homie that signed to the agency over. He actually introduced me to the agency once he started modeling.
Okay.
But I seen they got him a bigger placement, so I went 4 tours emailing and reaching out to them to actually see they got spots for photographers.
Yeah.
And they based in Missouri, I'm gonna say. But they flew out here, they flew down here today.
Wow.
So we go chop it up and meet the
talk about business.
Talk about business,
yeah.
It's a modeling agency.
Modeling agency.
That you got him to sign.
He was already signed with the agency, right? Your friend?
His family actually was signed to the agency already, so he knew about the agency.
Oh, okay.
His family?
Yeah, they tall people. Like they tall people.
Blessed with good genes.
He's blessed with good genes.
Wow.
Like 6'2" at 22 or something like that, you know?
Wow.
But I met him at the skate park during my homie event, and my daughter pointed him out. He's like, he model. I said, I'm gonna go ask. I said, bro, you model, bro? Yeah, I won't get into it. So I started him off with modeling and actually getting serious within it. But we sent out, I gave him a couple of agencies to go with, but he was like, you know what, I feel comfortable with this one since I already got familiar faces with it.
Yeah.
So I seen how good they treated him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Like, he wasn't even a model before?
Nah.
You just saw him in a skate park?
Yeah.
But his family was in the business though.
His family was in the
He
business.
never thought about it until you...
I think he probably did thought about it, but he pursued to actually go forward.
Let's do this.
Let's do this,
And that's so neat.
That's
like
cool,
you helped him with that opportunity. That's a really big accomplishment for
Thank
both
you.
of y'all.
Yeah.
For real, thank you. And I appreciate it. I said he helped me too, also because like some agencies, especially in Dallas and stuff like that, you would think it's legitimate, but it'd be, how can I get what out of you? For so long.
Opportunist.
So you know, him actually introduced me to this agency. Actually, brought me to the next step also too. So I want to thank him. Yeah. But Kira, he go like Kira. I'll send y'all his Instagram.
Okay.
Y'all see him.
What's his name?
Kira. I'm probably saying it wrong. My bad, bro.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, once you send his Instagram, I'll probably just like put it edited.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
So you do photography, graphic design. You also are kind of like
scouting, right?
Scouting, yeah. Like the agency, like they started off like I posted one model I was gonna start working with. One of my other homies, I've been told model for 7 years. She finally decided to do it.
Yeah.
But as soon as we posted her digitals, the agency is like, we need her. So they about to scout her too also.
Wow.
So it's just like that. But I want.
You were able to capture, them in such a good.
Right. But I want to shout out to like Elijah, Emily, like all the true homies, CJ, all of them, my brother. Without them, I couldn't really like. I just be pushing. I'll be having a bunch of yes men in my corner.
Right.
They tell me right from wrong. They tell me, nah, you need more color. You need to do this. You need that.
Your support system.
Yeah, support system.
People that keep you grounded.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah.
And I got like thick skin, so and they got thick skin, so it all work out.
It works together.
Yeah, it all work out.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
No problem.
Definitely got a little deep.
Yeah.
A little deep. Talk about signs and love.
Stuff like that. You feel like you got everything you need? Because I don't want.
I think I did. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good time. Yeah. Well, thank you again. Yes.
I give hugs. We're giving her hugs out here.
Yes.
It's too hot for that, no.
For sure. All right, bro.